like a movie star, flawless, fire in your eyes, yeah. Eyes that can mesmerize, you know this, had me hypnotized, yeah. I guess he went and broke your heart, bet he made you cry, yeah. So here we go again, I'm back at sound the best that you ever had. If you come home, my heart can mend, but if you leave, don't come back again. Like a boomerang, instead of breaking up, you should be making up. Let's not go back and forth, boomerang. Tired of going up and down, you send me round and round. Are you really down, boomerang? Is it good night on the low? Is it stop? Is it go? Is it south? Is it north? Do you know I won't stay here in the rain? I don't like boomerangs. Yes or no? Is it stop? Is it go? Boomerang. Instead of breaking up, you should be making up. Not go back and forth, boomerang. Tired of going up and down, you send me round and round. Are you really down, boomerang? Are you gonna be mine? Yeah, I wanna play with boomerang. Is it yes or is it no? Is it stop or is it go on? Don't say it, baby. Tell me how you really down. Would you stay around, boomerang? Let's not go back and forth. I'm sincerely yours. You know I want you. I know you know it. I know you want me. Oh, tell me. I know you want me, You've been on my mind so crazy, till everywhere I look, you seem to appear. It's crazy. Say what? Say what? Come on, Snare. It's so hard when I turn the TV on. 9 o'clock, the news is on. Damn, you look like the weather girl. Same lips, same eyes, girl. Thought I seen you on a TV show. It wasn't you. I turned to HBO. You look like Dorothy Dandridge. I'll make it up to you. Just give me one more try. 'Cause I got love for you. Don't get me wrong, alright. I'm trying to rock with you. Just give it one more try. It's killing me. 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 Damn, it's hard when the radio is on. 1 o'clock, the quiet storm. Turn the dial over to hip hop. Your favorite song, DJ Dan. Every time that I hear my phone, is it her? Carmen Jones. You look like Dorothy Dandridge. You were here, everything was okay. Now you're gone, things ain't never going my way. You were here, nights turn to broad daylight, but you're gone. Nothing seems to ever go right when you're here. All the bad goes out the door. So what you waiting for? I can't wait no more. I'll make it up to you. Just give me one more try. 'Cause I got love for you. Don't get me wrong, alright. I'm trying to rock with you. Just give it one more try. It's killing me. 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 Oh, give me The good life has begun. I met a girl, and I can't get her off of my mind. I seen her in the VIP line, and now we're alone. The night is young, the city never sleeps, so let's have some fun till we see the sun. And that's the story of my life. I'm running with the wind whenever the night is on. Shorty is a 10, she's a phenomenon, and I don't know how the story ends tonight. I could be in Spain, but long as she's here with me, there's no other place that I would rather be. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. People fall in love in the city. People get rich in the city. People make it big in the city. I can feel it in the air. It's gonna be more than a one night affair. Close your eyes, let me take you there. Nothing can compare. We're going now. Let me show you what this town is all about. All about. Just let it out. And that's the story of my life. I'm running with the wind whenever the night is on. Shorty is a 10, she's a phenomenon, and I don't know how the story ends tonight. And I could be in Maine, but long as she's here with me, there's no other place that I would rather be. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. I live in New York City. I live in New York City. Yes, I'm a New York City boy. Yes, I'm a New York City boy.
Yo, yo.
What up?
Hey.
Hey.
Yo, we back. So let me start it off so y'all can see, we don't got Dr. Phil Good here tonight. It'll just be the three of us, the strong trio, and we're gonna just get to it and do it, you know what I mean? But we ain't been here for a while. So how you been doing, Sha?
I'm good, hanging in there. Nothing, just loving this Florida sun. How you guys doing? How you doing, Empress?
Doing all right. As you can see, I'm not in the living room with y'all. I'm out here doing a little family vacation. I'm out on the West Coast, y'all. My first time out here. I'm absolutely loving it so far.
Yeah.
Even though this jet lag is killing me.
I know it is.
Yeah.
Dre, what up?
Nah,
Where is Dr. Feelgood?
I'm chilling. Dr. Phil Good's at a wedding. It's holy matrimony season.
Yo, I love that song, Matrimony by Wale. So dope. Anyway.
Isn't that a great song? I just listened
It's
to that
such a great song.
Yeah, I just came from a wedding last week myself. Man, it's been
Everybody getting married now that COVID's over, right?
it's a lot of love in the air. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess they trying to fulfill their bucket list before it's
Damn, nah.
I was about to say, well, that's a way to fill a bucket.
that ain't it.
I don't know if I want to get married just so I can say I did it.
No,
I'm
that's
saying
anyone
that.
that does is ridiculous.
Everybody don't want to die baby mama. Some people want to die white.
Who want to die married to the right person, not the wrong one.
Here we go. Because if I'm an ex-wife, I'm still a baby mama.
You know?
Yeah. But you know,
Yo, so how was the wedding?
I mean, the wedding was cool. It was beautiful. It was illustrious. A lot of things going on out there. A lot of
Was it crazy? I've been seeing some crazy stuff at weddings, yo.
I've seen some crazy things.
Oh, I had this one wedding. I was accompanying a friend to this wedding, right? Just friends, colleagues, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me like the night before. He was like, "Yo, we just going to the reception." Wow, what happened? I don't know. The groom did something, so she called the wedding office and she spent all the money. We gonna go party. We had a limo and everything. Her whole side of the family was like, "We not wasting this money." So we had a whole wedding reception. She wore her dress and everything. With no wedding.
That's different.
Well, that's a way not to waste the money.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's already spent. She can't get it back.
They don't give it
You
back.
might as well boogie on down.
I want to know what he did though.
It had to be serious for her to go that far. It had to be serious.
Definitely. It was break the wedding off. Bad.
I don't know.
You never seen that chef crazy at a wedding?
No, I saw a video of something of a crazy wedding that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It was a wedding. It was a man and a woman up at the front. There's a great big ceremony going on, and this woman, another woman, comes walking into the ceremony with this baby tied to her back, African style, and was like, "You already married." She's like, "You ain't even divorced from me." And
was this in Africa? I mean, were they somewhere where they can have more than one wife? Maybe.
And he didn't have no. That's the thing. I think about it. It wasn't like it was in Africa. It was somewhere here.
It was in the U.S.
They were speaking perfect English. They were
trying to do some big love stuff.
So I did see that. I've never experienced anything too crazy at weddings besides, drunken uncles feeling up people and just running around being crazy. But other than that, no.
Oh, no.
What about you, Jay?
I seen a couple of fights and
oh my God.
I seen some stuff at weddings. Weddings it gets ugly. You got two families tying the knot together. So sometimes people don't like each other. There's rifts and there was arguments and stuff. There's stuff that happens.
I definitely think the first time you meet someone your in-laws should not be at a wedding.
Thank you. I was
you
just
should have met. There should have been some kind of barbecue, a meet and greet, or something. The first time these two families meet each other should definitely not be at a wedding.
The family should know.
It's usually that they've already met and that they really just don't really like each other,
cared for each other.
Yeah. So then when you got it down, now you're gonna tie the knot and officially make it official. Sometimes
have you ever seen the one chick that comes to a wedding and she's like totally inappropriately dressed?
Every time.
She looked like she going to the club and it's like her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So her left boob falls out every 5 seconds because the tape ain't working. She can't bend over. She can't really dance because it's gonna be like a gynecological appointment. Like it's Are there certain colors you should not wear to a wedding?
Definitely not white. I don't think you should wear white.
You're supposed to wear white, right?
No, like as a guest.
And that's what I'm saying. As a guest, you shouldn't wear white, and you definitely shouldn't wear crimson red. Like you really shouldn't do the red thing.
But if you go are you supposed to try to outdress your partner?
That the red, the whole, scarlet letter, the red thing, they say that, red is a color for harlots or whatever. Well, this is old.
But you want to hear something?
Old wives' tales.
But the crazy thing in Indian
I know you've heard that before, Deb.
No, I didn't know why you're not supposed to wear red to a wedding.
Oh, okay.
But Indian weddings, the bride wears red and gold.
That's beautiful.
And it's beautiful, like it's a bride's dress.
Hold on, Tanisha Davis. We got to update.
But it has the hey girl.
Wait a minute, hold on. Tanisha Davis said the craziest thus far. My cousin's best man didn't show, so my baby daddy had to step in as the best man. Shaking my head. Not to mention, he and I. Wait a minute.
He and I were sort of kind of feuding.
Sort of, kinda. And he was supposed to be dropping our child off to the flower girl, shaking my head, talking about keeping it in the family.
Wow. Well, shout out to the baby daddy for stepping up, though, and doing that.
Shout out to her for holding it down and keeping it together. Not being a Godzilla. Word.
Oh, no. I can wear black to a wedding. Because black
I don't know if you're supposed to
wear
wear
a black tie wedding.
If it's a black tie wedding, like a formal wedding, like I'm wearing
Bongo, you
married in a couple months, and I'm wearing black to her wedding, but it's black, it's formal. It's a formal black tie wedding.
I used to have this like long kind of mermaid backless gown. It was formal. I've worn that to weddings, definitely.
I did see people in black. I did see people in black.
Yeah. Well, if it's formal, you can definitely do the black thing. But just be always be mindful of the bridal party and be respectful of the bride. And
but I'm kind of like I've seen like bridezillas, right? And they're like, I don't want them to outshine me. I don't want my bridesmaids to look better than me. I need everybody looking the same. And I'm just like, you in a big ass, frilly, puffy, $1,000 white dress. No one's taking attention away from you. I promise. They all came to see you or your husband or both.
Yeah, and you know, it's your day. You shouldn't even be worried about that. Like that's all just ridiculous.
Yeah, like all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I was planning a wedding, I told my bridesmaids, I was like I let them pick be comfortable with the dress, the style of dress, and they're like, "How do you want us to look?" I was like, "Make sure you feel pretty."
Mm-hmm.
Make
and
sure
with my wedding, I just picked the color. I said, okay, the color is royal blue and gold. Go find yourself a nice royal blue dress. You wear whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Y'all talking
Because
about
when
do y'all try to outdress your partner? Do y'all try to look better than your partner?
Oh no, he need to match my fly.
Yeah, he needs, but he need. I would definitely agree with Empress. He needs to match my fly, but inevitably, I'm gonna look better than him regardless.
You ain't shit. No, I'm a bit vain, so like, part of what attracts me to like the men that I've been attracted to, Tammy, you know, I love a man that can dress.
Yeah, style.
So like, if I see you dressed and you can put together an outfit, and I don't mean just like you can put together something, not like top and the bottom matches, but you can put together the style.
Yeah,
oh, we good.
Right, right.
I'm getting dressed and I'm looking all like, you know, stylish or whatever, and you just got on something, it fits, but it's very plain, and you got like one pair of dress shoes, and I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna work.
And that's the thing. My husband's very stylish, don't get me wrong, but everything is blue. Everything he wears is blue. It's some kind of shade of blue, navy blue, baby blue, royal blue. It's all blue. So it's like, you know, when you're getting dressed with him, it kind of it all fades in. It all looks like the same stuff because it's all the same color. It's always blue. So,
all right, let's get to the topic.
Dre, you know people out trying to outdo they man?
I mean, I'm definitely trying to dress to the nines and trying to have everybody, you know, I need somebody to be looking at me other than my lady.
I understand that, but are you trying to outdo her?
I definitely want her to, because I want her to be on her A. So I'm definitely gonna try to make sure that she understands we're gonna step up and we're gonna level up.
We're gonna raise that bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not gonna be my man if you can't do that already.
Nah, I might she might have to hit the closet. You might hit the closet once or twice before we actually leave the joint. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Chef knows a couple of people I used to date, so she already knows.
Yeah, she likes style. She likes a good dresser.
Listen, man.
And I don't like, for myself, I don't like going out and having what everybody else has. So like Bongo, you was talking about the red, because I used to have like these fire engine red hair.
Yeah.
And then everybody started doing red hair, and I'm like,
yeah, you remember that? I remember that. And I remember you doing it first. I remember calling you about that. Like, girl,
I had hair shaved. Like,
I'm glad Bongo you feel how I feel. He trying to stand out wherever he go. So
absolutely, Bongo. Hey, Bongo.
Right. But I'm not doing it to outdo my partner. Like I said, he gonna match my fly. I'm not want to walk in somewhere and everybody's looking at me like, yo, why is she with him?
Right.
That's
right.
another
That's the
thing.
thing.
Yeah,
looking like you with security or you with the help.
Or I'm about to leave for the help.
Yeah. So we're gonna discuss the topic for the night, though. Let's talk about this gas pumping situation.
What is it?
Is it a rule? Is it a rule that a man is supposed to pump a woman's gas?
It's not a rule. Nothing is a rule.
I'm just saying, what is it unspoken? How does that work?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Bongo's last.
Yeah, everybody fit that. That's right, Bongo.
Everybody fit that.
Fashion killer.
Yeah,
wait, why is everybody dead?
Because he's gonna mash up the party.
He coming in the party, right?
You asking silly questions.
You know what I'm visualizing? Shatas.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I'm visualizing shatas.
Nah, but the realistic question though, like how that work with the gas situation. Y'all ever been in a situation where you was on a date and the guy didn't pump the gas, or like
hell no,
in your car?
He'd walk. Key to walk. That's not gonna happen. Listen, it's an unwritten rule. It's not a rule per se. It's an act of kindness. It's a courtesy that a man should extend to a woman. If a man is riding in the car with the woman, whether he be driving or she be driving, and they end up having to get gas, I think it's only right that the gentleman get out and pump the gas for the lady. I don't think that the lady should have to pump gas. I quite honestly don't pump gas. I either go to a place, if I'm not with my husband, I go to a place that has, people that pump, and or I'll wait till my husband, pumps the gas. I just don't. And that's just something that my father instilled in me. It's just, you don't pump your own gas, and you're damn sure not riding in my car and I'm pumping the gas and then giving you a ride somewhere. So that, that would be the only scenario I could think of where I would need a man to pump, you know what I mean? Need a man to pump my gas, and it's just not happening.
That's crazy, because I've been in both situations where I've been riding in my car and a female pump my gas, and I've been in a girl car where I'll be chilling, and I'd offer and be like, yo, you want me to pump? They'd be like, nah, I got it. So I don't know sometimes if it's just that they're like that nowadays, or I don't know. But sometimes I do extend the courtesy and I get, the dub. So how that work?
Well, just like Bongo said, excuse me one second, Empress, Bongo said it's an unwritten rule or unspoken rule. Just like opening doors and walking on the outside of the sidewalk. He said, move to New Jersey. You're absolutely right, Bongo. It's an unwritten or unspoken
Jersey.
Yeah, listen, because Jersey, you can't pump your gas anywhere in Jersey.
Every gas station is full service.
Yep. That's right.
That's
right.
So it's not for me, it's not a rule, but it's something that I look for. So let's flip it. You take a lady out on a date to dinner, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe it's a fancier restaurant, whatever. And y'all eating, y'all having a good time. You're ordering wine, ordering steak, whatever it is you want to eat. The check comes, you pay the check, and she don't even offer to pay the tip.
Right.
It's not a rule, but you gonna put that in your head like, yo, she couldn't even offer.
She didn't even offer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and some guys will say, hey, get the tip. But all right, for like my man, we went out to dinner. He's not gonna say, hey, get the tip, but I offered to pay the tip, and he was like, nah, I got it. It's the whole offer of it.
Absolutely.
Like, so for you guys, like, that would ring in your head. That's kind of it for us.
It's the gesture. It's about the gesture.
Right. If we in the car, like, and hanging out with my guy friends, and we on the move, we making, back in my party days, we on the run, we going here, let's get some gas. They not letting me pump my gas.
No, not at all.
Like, I get yelled at. Like, where you going?
Mm-hmm.
Gas.
I'm not even allowed to open doors. I can't even open doors. I get screamed at all the time about opening doors. And that's just, I'm a fast walker. It's not that I'm trying to take that privilege away from the person. It's just, I walk fast. So it's just my natural, reaction to grab and pull the door. Mm-hmm. I'm not thinking like, I don't like to be presumptuous either. Like, oh yeah, you're supposed to open my door. But you know what I mean? I
got used to not touching my car door though.
Yeah, as you should.
Like, and it was so weird because I'm going to open my door and I get what are you doing?
Yes.
In the car.
They don't like that. There's certain gentlemen that do not like that. They get upset, they get offended because it's like they feel like you're taking that privilege away from them to, be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not, thinking like I'm thinking fast paced. I'm just like, okay, I got to get in the store real quick, do what I got to do and get out. I ain't thinking about you going to open the door, like,
I got one.
But the gesture's good.
I got one. I was on a date once, and we were meeting up at the door in Queens. Mm-hmm. And it was the happy hour. I had gotten there a little bit before him, so I ordered a drink and a small appetizer. So when we came, whatever, we sat, we ate. He picked a little bit off my appetizer, but I had eaten most of it, Tammy. I eat. And then when the bill came, I'm taking out money now to pay for what I had ordered before I got there. Mind you, this was the first time we met in person. Right. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, paying for my food. You weren't here. He goes, who the hell are you dating? He was a little bit older than me. He was like, who the hell are you dating? What? Girl, if you don't put your wallet away.
Word. That's right.
It's crazy because like, I'm the younger one. I'm the baby out the group. Like, I'm almost out of my 30s. Like, the beginning of my generation, and I'm sorry, the end of my generation and younger, right? Like the millennials,
Mm-hmm.
To them, they were like, okay, yeah, because I wasn't here when that's not part of the date. She did it on her own, and they would straight like. So it's so weird dating in my age category because I have generation, was it Z? I have generation X, and then the millennials, and then I'm a Zennial. I'm like right in between the two generations, and it's so weird because they're so different.
Because things are done so differently now.
It's so different.
Mm-hmm. And you know what else?
Who drives with your significant other, Tanisha?
Who drives if you're with your significant? If I'm with my significant other, Tanisha, he always drives. It's so much easier for me because I'm always driving, so it's just nice to have someone driving me around. So he always drives. I'm really grateful for that. He's not the best driver, so I cringe and I'm doing this.
Is he in the room with you?
No, and I'm touching, but he knows that I think he's the worst driver ever. And I'm smashing my air brake. I'm smashing my air brake from the passenger.
Oh, you stuck the brakes in the passenger seat.
So it's like, so I don't know, Tanisha, because I'm not really getting that much relaxation while he's driving. So I don't know. I could be defeating my purpose.
Oh my God. So we take turns. I'm a driver. Like I get a lot of my personality from my dad. Mm-hmm. And my dad's crazy. He will drive from Florida to Canada in one shot.
Yeah.
No overnights, no stop. Like he'll stop for gas, stop to use the bathroom, and that's it.
That's
right. Like I like driving.
Right. Me too.
Like I've gotten up and randomly drove to Canada. Like it's crazy. So we take turns. And I'm the one like into cars and into like all those things. He's just like, I just need to get to work. Like he don't care.
Dre, what about you?
Nah, I'm usually driving, and I'm nice though. If my lady's driving, I'm definitely pumping the gas, and I offer her some gas money too.
Good man. Good man.
You know what I mean? You got to keep your credit card on deck just in case your lady needs to.
You better get them points.
You know what I'm saying? Speedway.
Seriously.
Wait, there's Speedway in New York?
Yeah, they got Speedway in New York.
I only know that.
Oh, I love Speedway. That's my favorite gas station. Yeah, they're the only ones out here that sell Bluntvilles. It's terrible.
Dirty secrets.
Listen, I ain't never said it was a secret. God forgive me.
Yeah.
No words. You actually did it. I have nothing to say.
Love it. You gotta love it. That's what it is.
Oh my God. So I feel like playing a game. We actually have some extra time today. Let's see if we can get our audience into the game. Where is everybody? You know what? Let's take like a minute. Because I've seen Bongo I've seen Miss Davis.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the usual suspects asking.
Yeah. Where's all our troublemakers at?
Where's John Wallinger? Where's
Wallinger?
Where's Patrick?
You know what it is? So it's the end of summer.
It's Labor Day weekend. That's not. Oh, happy Labor Day weekend, everyone!
Yeah, but they canceled the Parkway.
Nah, but everybody got kids going back to school. They trying to enjoy life.
Right.
In New York, the kids go back the 13th.
This is the last hurrah, honey.
Since we're gonna play a game, let's just talk about this.
Last couple stands.
I was trying to get some people in here to play the game with us. Oh, football season.
Oh, Bongo, that's what's going on.
But we here though. Let's get to
the game start at 8. The game started at 8:20.
Yo, listen, man, you got a pregame before the game. So we're gonna do last couple standing right quick.
Hit it, Dre.
Yo, all right. I got a question. You, your partner, and your kids are about to get evicted. Have no place to go. Your partner's ex will give you the money to pay the rent only if you can have sex one last time. Do you accept the money? What you gonna do? Homeless or boneless? What we doing?
No, that don't count. Cause
that night wouldn't count. How that work? What you doing? You gonna sleep good or you gonna
listen? I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
What's up?
I'm smashing.
Smash! I'm smashing. We ain't got nowhere to go.
I'm not gonna be homeless. And I got a chance. What? It'd probably be the easiest 4 minutes of my life.
You need to say that again. You, your partner, and your kids are about to get evicted. It's kids involved. Everybody's gonna get evicted. No place to go. Your partner's ex will give you the money to pay the rent only if they can have sex one last time. Do you accept the money?
Can it be a threesome?
Ew.
You trying to just get everybody involved.
No, I just don't
make
want
a happy home.
No, I just thought of my current partner and my ex on the threesome.
No, she want to smash. She want to smash your husband one last time, not you.
In your situation.
Oh yeah, no, I thought it was me, my ex.
Oh, you was giving the goods up. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna give up the goods. I was gonna give up the goods to my ex to get the money. I didn't know it was the other way around.
No,
listen, go get that money from her. You need me to help you push your butt up and down? Let's go. You need me to rent a motel room? Let's get this.
So see, look, Tanisha said a threesome makes it fair. Come on.
Yo, that's grimy, yo.
You didn't leave me out.
Yeah, everybody got paid. Now listen, this is where it gets kind of funny, man.
Bernard, why is your ex still on your line? I'm actually there are exes that are like the breakup was amicable.
Totally. I'm pretty much friends with all my exes, and me and my ex-husband are really, really, really good friends. But we have 4 children together. You know what I'm saying? It just makes more sense. But
I got a good question though, because he said, "Why is your ex still in your phone?"
I just told you why. Because I have children with him.
I'm actually cool with a couple of Deuce's exes. Yeah. One, we became friends before I even knew he and her dated. And the other one, they dated for a very long time, like 10, 15 years ago.
It's a compromise.
So, like...
It's a compromise.
It'd be really weird if she said it now, because it's like 20 years later, but... but... Bongo,
listen, my kids are not going to be homeless under any circumstances. If I got anything I can do to help it, so my answer will always be the same.
I mean, but we got family, like his parents, my parents. We ain't gonna be. I
seen it in the comments. Ain't nobody really want to say that they smashing. Bongo said he gonna definitely be homeless.
Bongo also said most of his exes is in his phone too. Bongo.
All right, now here goes the second question. We got a second question. Would you be mad if your partner found out that if your partner was making you split half of the rent on a house that they actually own?
I would be mad. Oh, I remember that post.
This was an episode on. Have you heard that Jasmine Sullivan's Hotels? Have you heard about that?
Yeah,
hotels. So she puts up a post the other day and she says, "Tell me something your partner doesn't even know." Mm-hmm. A woman taps in and says, "He's been paying rent on a house I've owned for 4 years."
I wouldn't do. You know why I'd be mad? Because you felt the need to not tell me.
That's the problem. The secret.
That's the problem.
There's obviously something dysfunctional about their relationship.
Pay half the rent or pay whole the rent. That's fine. But you own the house, cool. I will pay all the utilities. I will pay the groceries. Like, you will not have to pay for anything in this house. But the first thing that you did was mislead me. We don't need to be together.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
we don't need to be together.
Facts. But I'm gonna keep it real with you with her financial stability, just in case anything did happen. I would kind of be proud as long as her money savvy is right and she's not just blowing it on Birkins and twerking. I'm good.
And you also have to ask yourself, why is she doing that? Why is she not telling him that she owns the house? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she wants him to be responsible for part of the portion. I mean, I would guess that either way, she still has a mortgage. You know what I'm saying? She's just not telling him she owns the house.
No, well, if
so he should be spending half of the the living expenses anyway.
I read it as the house is paid off.
Oh, that's how you read it? That's how you think it?
Yeah.
Okay. So even still, he should still be helping her with,
he should still be helping, absolutely.
She have been dishonest. No, Tanisha, you're absolutely right. That she's really being
That's
dishonest.
The problem.
I don't know if there's any dishonesty because she didn't say anything. There's just a clause that you're going to pay to stay wherever you go anyway. So
is what I'm saying.
But guess what?
You would pay it to a landlord anyway.
But when you sign a lease, that whole long lease is full disclosure of everything that's in there.
And also, too, hey, listen, like Dre said, you have to pay rent somewhere. You know,
we got the real gully.
Only difference is he's paying it to her.
The real gully.
I get all that, but again, it's the dishonesty.
Damn, Gully, you come in throwing guns, huh? You come in with the gun cocked and loaded. Okay, welcome, Real Gully TV. He is a low life for not telling him. It's a little.
But here's my question: like, when you make the decision to move in together, and obviously they had a financial discussion because they're talking about, okay, pay me this much and blah 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 blah.
Right.
How did that not come up?
By purpose, obviously.
That's what I'm saying, because his question, like, it was probably a discussion along the lines of, okay, I have to pay this much, so this amount is half. Like, she didn't say, pay me $1,000, and he's like, okay, and doesn't know what the hell. And she
obviously was living in the house prior to being with him. You know what I'm saying? So she already had the house. He just wasn't aware that she purchased it.
I see everybody's not. Nobody likes this whole perspective.
Yeah, it's dishonest.
Now, okay, now what if it's dishonest, and what if she's having this money that she is accumulating because she's gonna go buy some big joint, and y'all gonna get a nice house and have something illustrious.
Yeah? Tell me.
What if there's an end game to this strategy?
The ends doesn't justify the means.
There's a reason she's not telling him. There's a reason she's not telling him.
And whatever the reason is, it's not worth not telling me. Okay. That's what I'm saying, because if you can keep that from me, what else can you keep from me?
I'm saying, like, later on in life, if I get, myself situated, I might not want to let nobody know per se, like, this is my home and like I'm leasing houses or whatever.
Why am I building with you if I don't want to let you know?
But I'm just saying though, it says your partner. It doesn't say your spouse.
I didn't say spouse.
I'm just saying
I'm moving
cohabitating. We cohabitating, but that doesn't definitely make you.
I'm looking at it as cohabitating. We're still building to go somewhere, whether we get married or not.
Absolutely.
So if I don't trust you, or you can't trust me, why are we living together?
My boy said, "I'm out. You lie too much."
You're too
lying. Why'd you lying?
You're too blood clot lie.
Definitely dishonest. It's dishonest, but I would, like you said, why would you be with someone that you couldn't?
So basically, what y'all is telling me is all of y'all relationships, because everybody here seems to be mad at everybody. A lot of dishonesty. I'm seeing a lot of this. I wouldn't mess with these people. So all of y'all are very forefront. Y'all are forthcoming with your finances and your relationships.
Yeah. If we're to the point where
y'all never lied.
If we're to the point
y'all never tucked away no dollars.
No.
I do.
Now.
But that's a woman thing, though. I tuck money.
I know women tuck away their dollars.
I tuck money regardless.
He knows I do it
first. Right. That's what I'm gonna say. He knows I do it. He knows I do it.
Word.
He knows I do it.
I don't expect him full transparency.
He doesn't know the amount.
Don't be fully transparent all the time.
No,
he doesn't know the amount that I've tucked, but he knows I tuck money.
I'm telling you, y'all be having bread in your 401k and everywhere. Y'all got all type of stuff in your nooks and crannies.
How come you don't got a 401k?
I be knowing what women do with their stuff, and they be having stuff strategically placed in different places. And they don't let everybody know everything. How their money's allocated. You're not going to tell me everything.
I can call him in here. You can ask.
Nah, he with them people. He know.
Huh?
He with them
people. He don't count.
He was the alphabet
He knows everything. I don't hide stuff from him.
He know
I don't have my money. Here's the kicker. Because I can trust him to say, "Hey, babe, I have this. I'm thinking of doing this." Like, he's actually got a really good business sense. So I just made a business move last week, and it was property that I had owned in Brevard County, Chef. And I'm like, I'm going to sell it and reinvest it into something else. But like, I told him how much I purchased it for. I told him when I purchased it. I told him how much I want to sell it for. Like, nah, he knows.
Right.
But wouldn't that kind of give you a sense of, though, if your partner is there and they're giving you this bread and they have this money's accumulated, wouldn't that kind of give you a sense of stability amongst your partner and be like, all right, well, cool. I can see that you could stand on your own, and, you could kind of like have now maybe we want to talk about, let's get into business and do something like a little bit bigger than this money, because apparently I'm on this level and you're on this level, so we can kind of expound and get to bigger levels. So I'll kind of look at the thing like, if we could play together and we could put our bread together, we could get exponential growth. But it has to be that part of disclosure. I see where everybody mad because it's.
But that's what me and Chef is, and Todd and Tanisha and Bongo is saying. Like, if we're going to be about cohabitating,
right.
That means we're moving towards something, whatever the something may be. We shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be purposefully keeping something.
I like
no.
I like it. She said it's called mine, yours, and ours.
What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Yeah.
No. See, you got it messed up. That's the concept. That's the woman concept. You said it live on camera. That's the woman concept. 100%. That's what
I'm
getting such
That's normally what I encounter. It's not subjective. That's the normal rule of thumb.
I can't.
Just saying, like,
Good
let's have
one.
a conversation.
That's how you say that. Yes.
I kid.
I kid.
I gotta throw some crap in there every now and then.
No, girl, not that.
Yeah, you said there should always
girl,
be
y'all.
if you're cohabitating with a person, I would think that you're moving forward to towards marriage and those other more serious goals. There should be everything should be full disclosure. I mean, even like we said, we stash, but our partners know we stash.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not like it's a secret. Like I said, the only thing I would say he doesn't know is the amount. You know what I'm saying? But he knows I stash.
If he asked the amount, would you tell him?
Absolutely. He never asks. He doesn't care. But because he knows I'm stashing it for us. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be for a trip or for something that's a little pricey. I'm the one that always puts the money away for that. While
I stash money and call it play money.
Right?
So you can go play.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Point I'll make to you. Like, if I see a concert that we might want to go see or a comedy show, I'll take from that stash and I'll pay. I'll pay for the tickets. You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of a thing.
Oh, here comes craze. Why? Because we live together. We got to try to get married. Cut that shit out. No, and this is why I said
there you come starting trouble.
Okay, wait, no, I got the answer. Just because we're not getting married, guess what? We still living in the same home, covering the same bills. There needs to be a financial plan. Anytime you do business deals and there's secrets within that business deal, it always goes south. Breach of contract, conflict of interest. So even if you're not trying to do marriage, you still entered into a contract. And when you enter into a contract and there's points that affect the contract that are misleading, it's null and void. I ain't got to pay you rent then because it wasn't full disclosure. And you can't put me out because I've been there more than 30 days.
This reminds me of the Martin episode.
Yes.
He only had $500 and Gina had $5,000.
You know what? Not for nothing. I don't know. Let's ask this question. Men, do you think that men or women are better savers?
Women are better savers. Men spend their money for the women.
Because I know I'm a better saver than my husband.
Argue that. Men spend their money for the women.
But I know a lot of women who love shopping. Go buy the
when you see
that's straight too.
When you see a woman buy something big for a man, it's usually like you're like blown away, awestruck, like, damn, he good. Because
I'm a good giver.
Women don't usually do that.
No, I'm a good gift giver.
That's rarity though.
I would like pay attention to normal conversation from something you said in March, and I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Right.
It's
about details. Listening to the details.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Taurus. That's the Taurus in you.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't.
Oh, Drippy for president. Oh, Lord. They trying to elect you again, Drippy for president. Let's start his campaign now.
The king said it.
Because I tell you, if our president fall asleep on camera one more time, I'm going to slap the black off of his ass. And he ain't got no black on him. He's a mess. That is the most narcoleptic man.
Who?
Biden. You ain't seen Biden fall asleep?
Yeah.
That's after he praying. He said to put his head down after he praying, and he's gone.
You play too much. Women are better savers. Women are better savers.
They because they take. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right, Grace.
I'm glad you ain't want to read the rest out loud. I wanted a woman to read the rest. What he said?
He said because they take our money and save it. You see, I didn't say it, right, Dre?
I mean,
I can't stand you, Dre.
Yo, we be getting
I started reading it and I stopped.
I was going out to lunch with a friend, and he's giving me his credit card. I'm like, "What's this for?" He's like, "For lunch." I'm like, "No, I got it. You're not coming." He's like, he yelled at me to take the credit card. Like, that's not. I'm still getting used to that. I don't listen because I'm gonna say this on the flip side, not all, but there's a lot of men because they have money and because they're spending money on whichever woman they choose, they feel that woman owes them because they spent money.
They feel entitled. Absolutely.
I don't owe you anything. If I decide to do something, that's on me. But I'm just saying, not a lot of A lot. I've encountered it a lot, and it's usually the men with a significant amount of money.
I'm mad you said I sound like Medea though. What is that?
No, but look,
my
man, Todd Bernard, he said it's just based on the personality. Good savers are based on discipline.
I like Todd. He's so balanced.
It doesn't matter on the gender
right,
base. It matters on your level of common sense and how you comprehend stuff. And that's why she want to smack the black off him like Medea.
Listen, Empress, do you find that do you remember when we used to bartend? Do you find that because we made money nightly that you spent a little more back then? I know back then I had no respect for money, and I had no conscience about savings because I made the money so quickly. I made it nightly. You understand? So it's like if I blew my whole check, like my whole bag one day, I was just going back to the bar the next night and bartend again. So I was very bad at saving then.
I was still working and tutoring and bartending.
Right.
So my tutoring and my bartending, that was, I had all my bills on auto pay from my 9 to 5 paycheck. And back then at my age, I was like, 25, 26 then? I was making a good chunk of change for, a single person.
Right.
And so I blew through the bartending money because that's what it was there for.
And I look back at it now,
it's there to save and invest. It's there to save and invest, but I just don't think we got tutelage and the people don't teach us that.
No, right. And we were young.
We learn in our community. We learn from trial and error. We got to like
my mom was in banking for 20 years.
Oh, excuse you.
And my dad, the only thing he spends his money on is cars and my mom.
Look at this here.
Look
at this here. What? MVP.
He's right.
Man said women can go to a bar and be offered drinks all night. They know that's a life hack. In an instance, they can save all that money. Tell any instance the man to have that luxury. It's just
actually,
Tammy, if a man can go to the bar and have women buying him drinks.
Me and how you and I met. Me and him would go out. Some chick was buying him drinks. Some dude was buying me drinks. We sliding drinks across the bar, and neither one of us spent money.
And I made it all. Hey!
Yo, that's right. A man doesn't owe a woman anything. She should do for herself, and respect will follow. That's what Malik Nunez said.
No, nobody owes anybody anything.
Welcome to the show, Malik. Welcome. That's the first time I'm seeing his name up on the board. So welcome to the show, Malik. And Todd Bernard, we're glad to have you guys. You guys are putting in some really good input.
Bongo youth. Money is a form of power and control for men. So paying gives a man a sense of power.
Indeed. Indeed. I agree. And a lot of men try to rule with that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be lack of personality, could be lack of self-esteem, or just a little insecure. So they try to lead with their money.
Yeah.
And it's for doesn't work for a woman like me.
No, she got all of them dollars from all of the men she been with. Got them dollars. She don't need no more dollars.
Here he go.
Well, they got them dollars. Even when you in a strip club, what you throwing? Dollars?
A couple of dollars.
I'm throwing dollars.
What Smokey said? Smokey said she do something crazy for a couple of dollars.
But you know what though? I'm gonna throw the dude's money. So that is really true, because I'm gonna throw the guy's money. I'm not gonna throw my money down.
Indeed.
I don't throw it. I strategically.
I'm not gonna throw my money down. I would dare sure take some of his singles though. Like, yo, give me some singles.
Malik is sliding in here. I don't want to be biased. But oh wow, the damn.
Who said anything about taking money?
And why are you coming in so obnoxious today, James Craig?
Yeah. Women holler, women.
Put that back.
Yo, stop leaving Dr. Feelgood alone.
No, Dre,
that ain't
Dr.
Feelgood.
Put that back. No. Because now he just being a.
Hold on, read that first though. Women holler women's lips, but on the same hand, they want a man to do for them, but they can't pay their own bills.
Wait, dude.
Who can't pay their bills?
The women that holler women lip. That ain't y'all. Why y'all getting offended?
The women that holler women pay their bills.
Put it back. I put it back.
What? Wait. Why would women take men's money? Ain't nobody taking money. That's called stealing.
Right.
Number 2, and let men spend it. I'm not your mama. You do what you want to do. If you don't want to spend money on me, don't spend money on me.
Didn't think.
But if you're spending money on me because you think I owe you what's between my legs, keep your money.
And
I'll
see,
give
it's
you
really
$5 to
sad.
go
It's
with.
really like that
Well, he's
whole
he
mindset.
just want to know what
that
his
you're-
practice was.
Listen, that whole mindset that you're spending money because of course you want something in return. That's a horrible way to, because you're only doing it for that purpose. Then you're not doing it because you wanted to do it. You're doing it because you want me to exchange vagina with you for what you spent money on. That's crazy.
When I take somebody out, when I do something for somebody, I'm doing it because I want them to smile.
Right. Because I'm doing it to my heart.
Like, all I need is a thank you. I don't need nothing else.
You know the best way to get them smiles though, sometimes be back shots and cognac. So
stop it.
My man said Bongo Youth is the truth right now. He said we make money out of ignorance. The last 10 years of social media has taught me more about finances and investments than school has ever taught me. That's
absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
My mom was in banking for 20 years. So she would come home with like checkbook registers and I would manage my cash that way. And then when I started working, like I knew what I spent my money on. I knew when I got my paychecks and I would actually balance my cash like it was a checkbook. So I was actually always really good with spending money. And then I had a job when I was like 25. They paid us once a month and they did not do direct deposit. So you want to talk about budgeting for your ass? I had to pay all the bills, then make sure I had enough money for food for the whole month. And still, like I was young, like and still have money. I was always really good with money, so that's why I could blow my bartending money,
right?
Because this was for what I needed to do, and this was for play. I still do that now. Like I have a part-time and like my full-time. I love my part-time, but my part-time is in a separate bank account because it's play money.
He said vagina comes faster than a glass of water. The question is why women can't do for themselves.
Who said milk? Where did that come from, Malik? This is a really nice compliment. And now all of a sudden you're talking about women can't do for themselves. What's going on with you gentlemen tonight? Who said what women can't do for themselves? There are so many men that can't. Can I finish?
We in the cleansing. We in the cleansing moment. You ain't gonna be yelling at my friends.
I'm not yelling at anyone. I'm not yelling at anyone. I'm asking a question. The question is this: there are so many other men that can't do for themselves. Like we act like we don't know. Tons living off of women. Like come on, knock it off.
Homosexuals.
Right, like let's stop acting like it's not equal on the same board. The people that take advantage is people that take advantage. It's not that there's no women that can't take care of themselves. Like where's like all of this aggression towards women coming from? What do you mean we can't?
It's not aggression towards women. It's aggression towards the women who expect to be takers.
So say
Say
why can't some women take care of themselves? It's not why can't women take care of themselves? Because then when you say that, you are generalizing it. You're making it about all of us.
That's right. It wasn't.
And I take offense to that.
I'm sorry. We sorry. Now listen, Todd Bernard said, I think men do have a responsibility to maintain, protect, provide, and provide for and teach women. My personal opinion is that men should be focused on earning and working to building a legacy. A real woman will recognize that and do that too. However, we see a lot of women attaching themselves to men of that type of status for the wrong reasons. Let's argue.
I'm not arguing with him.
Okay.
No, I'm not arguing either because you make sense.
That's valid.
So listen, I'm gonna end this because y'all getting a little bit controversial. I wanted to ask a question, and this is the reason why I was going kind of fast because I know we're gonna spend a lot of time on this. Has anybody ever fell in love on the first date? Y'all ever fell in love? Like that was the number one question this whole week. Have you ever fell in love at first sight?
My dad did.
And created you?
My dad met my mom at a party, walked her to her car, told her, I'm going to marry you. She promptly told him off. 3 years later, here's me. He met her and it's been nothing but her.
I never seen nothing that I wanted to be with like long term. I see stuff that I be like, damn, she look like she's gonna be.
I don't think if it were to happen, it would be love at first sight, but it wouldn't just be how he looks. It would also be how he moves. Like my parents met at a party, and my mom told me the story. It looks like my dad was actually watching her for a while before he even danced with her at this party. And it was a house party in Brooklyn. It was somebody's birthday party and whatever. So I think it was more than just what my mom looked like. I think he just liked her whole energy, how she moved. Like it was something about this woman. Because we see people every day, right? But I think it's also like the energy they put off.
That's what I was
still love at first sight.
Right, because you could
always
connect energy. Right. So that's the question that I wanted to ask the people in the comments. Has anybody ever fell in love first sight?
Or seen it happen? It's happened with my cousin too.
Have you witnessed it? And this is Dr. Feelgood. He wants to thank everybody for checking in tonight, man. Dr. Feelgood.
We miss you.
Yeah, man. People coming in here looking for you. Gully TV checking in for you tonight, man.
While we're waiting for our audience to tell us about their love at first sight stories, it's happened to my cousin too. She was 21. He was 20. They met, fell in love, and got married within 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It is now 23 years later.
Wow.
They are still married. Their first child is on her way to college. No, she started college already. They still in love the same way they were 20 years ago.
The mystique of this was I spoke to a lady this week and she tripped me up and she was like, yeah, I fell in love one time. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. She was like, and I got married to him and we was together for 30 years. He was my husband.
Wow.
I was like, damn, you wrote what's going on? You killed him or what? She's not. He died untimely, but they did it to the death for 30 years.
30 years is a blessing, man.
That's what I'm like, whoa.
I look at couples like that and I'm just, my aunt found love twice. She got married at 18. My uncle at the time was 40. They were married for 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away from heart complications.
Wow.
She's married again.
Mm.
And they'll probably stay married until one of them passes. They're in their 70s now.
That's godly.
She's lucky.
Yeah, but look at this though. Bongo, you say he did. He's a sucker for love.
Me too, Bongo.
He like Imps Pops. He like to check the walk, the talk, the look, the smell. You know, they get up on it. He like to check the smell. You know, you got.
I like the way you do your hair. It's just the little things you do.
Yeah, look what's going on though. Look what's going on. I truly love my people. But we need to get it together as Black people. We really do, Malik.
We do.
Some real stuff. I mean, but we getting it together. The ones who are receptive and vibrating on the frequency is just coming together and amalgamating. So hopefully we could become the masses one day. That's what we look to do.
We doing it, and I'm working on instilling it in the kids.
She said 30 days is a blessing. They got a show about that. The 30-day fiance, right? What's the 90 days?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I be wanting to know. Like, has anybody ever got married quick? I be wanting to know this stuff. I want to get to know who's in our comments and who I get.
I had a professor in college. He got married on the second date.
Second date? That's crazy. So he hit on the first. He had to hit on the first.
They answered a personal ad in the paper. They went out. They're like, let's get married. And they were still married.
Nice. I don't think the relationship that you get to know a person, I think it is really about how you evolve with a person. Because if you could put up with somebody's nonsense and they don't got that much craziness with them, like you could have a life with a person as long as they ain't that twisted.
I think a lot of it is like people. You can be good people and just not good for each other. Compatibility is a thing. You know, like I have friends who like really good dudes. I couldn't be with them because there's just certain things that just don't work for me. One works all the time. You know, for me, that's the issue because I need my time, you know, right. But that doesn't make him a bad dude. It just makes him bad for me.
That's it.
You know, so compatibility is also a big thing that people forget. Why they break up? They were so good and blah, blah, blah. But they're still friends. Yeah, they're better as friends. Like that's a real thing.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's something wrong when you have a breakup with somebody like that you love and was going to do everything like you was going to do your life for this person, and now we can't even talk. That seems weird, and that seems contrived, and that seems like you hornswoggled me. You know what I'm saying? You pulled the wool over my eyes. Word.
There's so much that could be done in that.
Yeah, I just think a lot of people have malice in their heart, and when they have bad breakups, that they continue to bring that with them, that whole tumultuousness. Malik got married at 19 because my girlfriend at the time was pregnant, and I thought that was the manly thing to do. 100. How you gonna just end it there, Malik? How old are you
what though?
now?
But that's an old school way of thought.
Nah, but how old are you now? Are you still married? Like, I need more. You can't just
let us know more
like that. 100. Like, don't trick me.
But I'm gonna say this. My mom is my dad's second marriage, and he did the same thing. His girlfriend got pregnant, and he was trying to do the right thing, and it was a horrible marriage. Horrible. And he told me 2 days after he got married, he knew he shouldn't have been married to her.
So he made two mistakes. He got her pregnant and then tried to marry her. It was a double dummy.
And then had another kid. I have two sisters. But it's like, I don't think just because you got pregnant, marriage is necessarily the next step. The next step is whatever the best relationship for you as parents is. Because if you're a horrible husband and wife, but you're good friends, stay friends. Let that child learn friendship. Right? Because if you're not friends, I don't care if you're husband and wife, your child is going to learn, like they learn conflict resolution, they learn love, they learn lack of love. Like kids learn just from the energy in the house.
Believe that.
Like it's crazy how much they know.
That's the first place you find love. Normally,
Mom.
At home, you know what I mean? Like, that's the first place I seen it, like mommy kissing daddy, and then, you know what I mean?
That is very true, Craze. That's how I got where I am. I wasn't looking
never
for
loved
it.
at first sight, but you do love, and sometimes you ain't even got to look for it. It just finds you. It
showed up, and it was in the most strange place ever.
And look, sometimes it don't be the first time, because Malik said he's getting married for the second time.
Yay!
World, peace and blessings, man.
Blessings.
Wishes, man. Happiness.
When's the wedding date? We crashing.
Yeah, we want to go. We was talking about weddings all night, and we feel like we family now, Malik. Word. So no,
I'm not saying the friends is the best thing either. I'm saying find what the best thing is.
And can you please read the quote first?
I'm sorry. Miss Tanisha Davis. How about good adults doing the responsible thing for the child? Friends, not always the best thing either. And yes, she's right. If y'all just can't get along, then y'all can't get along. But do what's best by the child.
Not friends, but I'm just saying civilized and respectful, and we don't
be cordial.
We don't got to fight each other. We don't got to make ourselves the biggest enemies on the world. Like, come on, man. I just think that in the end of the day, you got more real issues in this world, and you could be more grown than running around here having issues and quarrels with people. Like, come on, let's get over that. Let go, let God, and let's get it together. If you focusing on yourself, you ain't got no time to be disgruntled with the others. Like, come on, man.
And if you focus on the kid, and the kid is the focus, like the only conflict you should have is he going on a field trip or not because he was acting up in school? You know, like.
Whoa. Nah, it's at the end of the day, I think that most problems is that people tend to make issues instead of make resolution, and they make conflict instead of make better choices. So,
but now that requires people to be self-accountable. Oh, we got a new subscriber, Malik Nunez. When's the wedding though? We coming.
Yeah, we got to come to this wedding. Malik,
and I'm coming in a red dress.
Yeah, red dress. You coming in a red dress? I'm coming drunk.
Here he go.
Word. What you
I'll
mean?
be sober so I can watch him. But when's the wedding? We coming.
Yeah, Tammy gonna bring some Bluntvilles.
No, Tammy gonna make some can of food.
Drinks. She got a chef. We got a chef.
You got a caterer yet, Malik? Chef Tammy's dope.
She can bartend. Dr. Feelgood could film.
I'll bartend. Chef Tammy will do the catering.
Yeah, and I could do the
You could be the MC.
The bachelor party. I got the bachelor party.
Okay, even better. See, Malik, we got your whole wedding plan.
There it is.
You're not talking to us now. Did we scare him more?
Family. But everybody should take some time out right now and subscribe. Hit the bell so when we do tap in, y'all all tap in, because we are one big family and we love the conversation. Unfortunately, we don't got James Billings here tonight, and we lost Chef Tammy. But this is the Empress. I'm Drippy Dre. And we love when we conversate and we let y'all talk, and y'all are part of it because y'all are the energy that let us go and just let us rock for the night. We love y'all, man.
Follow on Facebook, The Conversation with James Billings for us. Follow on YouTube, Craze the King of Content. Malik, you were at the Barclays?
Whoa.
Word?
Oh, I'm there. I'm there on February 24th. Yeah, we got the comedy show. I'm in there.
All right, y'all.
Oh, he said he get married at the Barclays?
I don't know.
Nah, he playing.
I think that's what he's saying.
Malik playing, man. Second married. How long did you stay married the first time, Malik? We need answers. You tried to duck and dodge. I'm slick, but I'm slicker.
I'm trying to crash.
He said all is welcome. He ain't even give us no date. Nothing. Word. But yeah, everybody's welcome to Malik's wedding. We all family, y'all. And I love it when y'all popped in. Yo, my man locked up. Everybody, we gotta get Bongo Youth out of Facebook jail. He
You know they did that to me too.
Bongo.
A double dummy. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, he got condo address. Ooh, we got the condo across from the Barclays. Big boys. Yo,
I can't with him.
I'm just saying, I'm happy to know him. Hello. If it wasn't in the conversation, we probably would have never met Malik Nunez. And now he's subscribed. Oh, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, man. He was married from 19 to 24, and now at 34, he's ready for more. 10-year gap, man. That's crazy. Your numbers is crazy, man. You did 5. You did a 5-year bid. You waited 10. You're about to do another. Hopefully, you do life with this one, man.
Wait a minute, Craze. What did you just agree with me on? You don't ever agree with me.
He just said you're totally right.
About what?
Life.
Okay. I'll take it.
Take that. About you being, I guess you and Chef Tammy gonna be the bartender and he gonna film the wedding.
Anyway, all right.
We got 2 minutes left. You can't tap out yet. We got 2 minutes left. That's why I'm talking to the people. I'm getting to know the people, man, because we had a good night. We had Todd Alexander. We had Bongo You. What's my lady name?
Bernard. Who is Todd Alexander?
Todd Bernard. Yeah. Malik Nunez. Come on, help me.
Craze, Bongo You. Suspended on Facebook. Miss Davis. Invite your friends, Miss
Davis. Yeah.
Marissa Brandy.
Yeah. I told my man he did a 5-year bid. He said, that's hilarious. That's what it be feeling like. You be locked down in them situations, and then when you get out, you be like,
How you know you've been married?
Nah, I've been kicked out the house last year, though, man. I was in 2 years. I did a 2-year joint. You know what I mean? I got skin in the game. Don't try to play me like I'm new out here. I
didn't say that, but
I had
that's
women.
what it feels
I'm
like.
single right now. I had women. Know what I mean?
Marissa Brandy is my friend. Silly.
Yo, guess what time it is, man? It's that time we love to hate. We about to motivate, and I'm glad that y'all tuned in. Just keep tapping in with the conversation with James Billings. He will be back soon. As y'all can see, they said we played too much.
That's the conversation.
Yeah, we always tapping with good energy. Yo, we love y'all. And guess what time it is? Time to go.
Hour. Good night, everybody.
It's so phenomenal. Yeah. It's so incredible. Yeah. Because of you, I wrote this song. Now it's on the radio. Yeah. Tricking all my money out. Anything you want. Step in out now. Anywhere you want. Diamond rings, cars, living that good life. So sexy, girl, you got me saying, oh, let's get it right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Oh, get it on right now. Oh, gotta get it right, get it right. Cause your body is so hot, girl. So hot, girl. Give me what I got. Hey, let me please. Hey, let me please. Hey, let me please. Hey, let me please. It don't get no better than tonight. We're in heaven. This is the best night of my life. Cause you're a phenomenon. You're a phenomenon. Nobody does it better. Nothing can compare to you. I could take you around the world. What you waiting for? Lunch in Hollywood, dinner in New York. Expensive shoes, I know you like to meet up. So sexy, girl, I'm just saying. broken hearted, and I just came around to wake you up. All that you need is someone to know you. Need to be treated like somebody loves you. And I don't wanna see you looking down. I can change your world. I just have one question. Do you believe in miracles? We could change the world, but only if you try to believe in miracles. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. He left you in that cold, stormy weather, and oh, I can love you better. And oh, you know I'll never break down. No, you're tired of all of the crying. Oh, you think you're dying, but I just came around to say it's on. All that you need is someone to know you. You need to be treated like somebody loves you. And I don't wanna see you breaking down. I can change your world. I just have one question. Do you believe in miracles? We can change the world, but only if you try to believe in miracles. It's like that. It's like that. When you're looking in the mirror, take a little time to